Origami, the art of folding paper. Hey little artists, today we're going to be exploring origami, the art of folding paper. Today you will need some pieces of paper, a pair of scissors, and a clean working space, preferably somewhere hard that you can press down on. Let's get started. Hey Mr. Brush. Today I have a square piece of paper. All traditional origami is made with a perfect square. Maybe you don't have a square, but if you do have this size paper, A4, or a rectangle piece of paper, we're gonna fold it to make a perfect square. So I'm gonna take this edge, line it up with the top into a triangle shape. I'm gonna line up my edges, then I'll bring my fingers back and I'll do something called a crease. I might want to do that 2 times just to make sure I get it nice and folded. Along this other side right here is where we're going to cut. So take a pair of scissors. Try your best to stay on the line. If you need to fold the paper to make that line more visible, do that. But it is important that you want your paper to be a perfect square. I'm gonna save this scrap piece of paper and cut it in just a minute. But when you open this up, ta-da! It's a perfect square ready to make any origami shape or animal. Let's get that little scrap piece of paper. So I can use this to make another perfect square. I just line up my edges to fold a triangle. Remember to crease. And then on this side, I will cut off that edge. And when I'm done cutting, I can open it up and it will be a perfect square. So this way you can get different sizes. Awesome. Let's make some origami. In today's video, we are starting off with easy animals. I'm going to fold a triangle. Make sure you crease. Then I'm going to take the top up here and come down to the middle and make sure you crease it. Give it a little massage. I'm going to hold that down and I'm going to fold up. These are going to be his little foxy ears. And then I'm going to flip him over. He's ready to decorate. I'm using my colored pencils to add all of the colors in his eyes and nose and mouth. If you don't have regular white paper, you might have some old magazines laying around the house where you can do the trick where you fold the paper to make a perfect square. So I used a magazine paper to make this fox right here. The next animal I'm going to show you is a cat. It is a little harder than the fox, but it starts the same way. You fold your paper in half into the shape of a triangle. Make sure that you crease or fold your edges really well by pressing down hard. Then I'm going to fold this in half into another triangle. So I line up my edges, then take my fingers back. You might have to wiggle around in there, and then I crease. I like to go over my crease 2 times or 3 to make it nice and folded. Now I'm going to fold the edges here to be the ears. Okay, so I'm using my thumb there and then my fingers to crease really good. And then I'm going to fold his second ear on this side. Try to keep that line in the middle. That's kind of a point for you to help you. Now I'm going to fold down the top so he doesn't have a pointy head, and I'm going to fold and crease those edges really good. Now I'm ready to flip him over and we can decorate him. I'm using my colored pencils to give him a little nose, eyes, whiskers, and some fur. The last animal I'm going to show you today is the puppy. He is the same level as making the cat. It's just about as easy as that. They all start the same way. I'm going to fold it into a triangle and crease on the bottom. I'm going to make sure that the top part of the triangle is facing down. I'll need it to be facing down for the next part. Then I'm going to fold it in half. Remember, line up your edges and then crease it back and forth. And remember to be gentle but press firmly. I'm going to open this up so that line is in the middle to help guide me. And I'm going to take this side and fold it down about halfway. And that's going to be his little puppy dog ear. Make sure you crease it so it stays down. I'm going to make sure that line is in the middle. And then I'm going to fold his other ear down. Cute. The last part is to take his pointy chin and to fold it into a triangle shape for the bottom of his face. You can leave it on the back like that, or you can fold it into or onto the front like this to kind of be his little chin. All right, we are ready to start decorating him. If your origami keeps popping up, you can use some glue to help hold him down. I'm using colored pencils again to draw his puppy dog face. Remember, this is your project, so you can decorate your animals however you desire. I cannot wait to see what you make. Remember, take your time, try your best, and have fun. Bye.